I recently started seeing a therapist. I'm happy for that because I need to get some help. Um, Mentally, I feel like sometimes my mind is just all over the place, and I'm always doing things to bring myself back to balance, and which is a good thing. But I realize that I may need to take some medicine just to help me to help calm my thoughts. I have racing thoughts. This is why I talk about racing thoughts. I don't have a lot of, I have intrusive thoughts sometimes, but I don't really have a lot of intrusive thoughts. It feels more intrusive when, like, as my thoughts be racing, and then numerous things to do or that I want to do, or it gets intrusive, like as far as like thinking about so many different things at once. Like I think about a job, I'll think about being accepted by people, saying the right thing to not run them away and stuff like that. I tend to say things that push people away, and I don't like that. So I had did some inner research, and part of that is because I was impulsive. Like when I would talk to people, I was very impulsive. Just kind of like saying things, even if it's not saying a lot. It was just an impulsive way to talk to people. And I was like, oh, okay. Like I wouldn't really take my time to think of what I should say. You know, I was just kind of, but that's the thing. I'm quick like that, and I don't know why. Like, it's like I could turn it on and off real fast. Like, I don't understand it. So, I'm seeing a therapist so I can get help with. I'm trying to grow up. Yeah, I'm trying to finish grow, but I'm trying to finish growing up. A lot of times when we meet people, especially if they are older age, we assume that they know all the right things to do. And I want to share with you that I've been paying attention to life, and I see that basically after you move out your mom's house, and let's say you get a girlfriend or something or a boyfriend, right? You're probably expecting certain things from that person, like, but that person probably didn't fully develop at home before they even came to you or around you. This is not my situation. This is just an example. I'm trying to I'm trying to give a scenario of an example of what I'm trying to say, right? So a lot of people need love, want love, deserve love because there was things that they didn't get at home that they still need. And that's when God put us in people's lives, different people in different people's lives. It can be a therapist, it can be your wife, your husband, your kids, a teacher, a coworker, right? There's something you needed to learn or understand about life in general or your life, which is the reason why God put people on our path along the way. So, a lot of people are still learning, and I feel like when we are more open about what we really want, it makes things a lot easy. When we are open, right, about what we want in life. Like right now, I know I want to work. I know I want to stop overthinking. I know I want to not be impulsive when I talk to people. I want to understand other people better. You know I want to be calmer, but I can't even do these things on my own. I can't. I'm too hyper, overactive. It's killing me to sit in my seat right now. But I'm trying to become the person who I deep down inside feel like I am. And I'm taking steps. These are steps to becoming who you know you are or feel you are. Can't nobody tell you who you want to be or who you are. Only you feel that on the inside and know that. And God knows it, of course. I know everybody have different sources. I'm not going to get into that. But your higher self knows who you are, how you want to be, and you work your way up to becoming it. I've never been this calm in my life. But I have faced the fact that even if I have to get on medicine temporarily, that's what I'm going to have to do. I need more calmness in my mind. I know bad things can happen. I don't really think about bad things like that. I know it can happen. And yes, I believe it just can happen, right? But that's not my mindset. That's not my mind frame. And that's possibly where I'm able to grow. Because I don't think of things to do to people. I don't think of bad things to purposely say to hurt people. I'm working on being so bold. I'm working on being impulsive, because it's just about the way you talk to people. That's why I'm working on it. It's not, now you're trying to please the world. No, I want to talk to people and understand people too, not just talk to people. I'm grateful to be this calm, but I know I'm going to need some medicine to help me out just a little bit. I just need a little bit to help me out, to help me. We know what we need, right? And I know for sure, blindly, that that's what I need. because I've done a lot of work on myself and I understand a, I would say 99% of myself, you know, a lot of percent. But I also, with me understanding myself, I know that I know what I need. And what I need is medicine to help me calm my mind. I just need my mind to be calm. That's why when it's like a lot of chaos and all of that stuff, I don't run from chaos. But if I don't have to create chaos, I'm not gonna do that. If I can, you know, do things in a more positive way, I'm gonna do that. That's what that's about. You know, I I've been by myself for so long that I created a way to live. I created a way to live that makes me happy. And I think that's a good thing. I think that a lot of people should feel the same way. I've been by myself for a long time. There was times when I really, really, really needed help. I had nobody there, and people were there, but I had nobody there. That goes to show you that God show you what you're able to do on your own with Him. You know, um, yeah. Um, I'm still on my own. I feel like it. I feel like somebody care, but when you still have things that you need for yourself and you don't want to ask anybody for anything, you feel like nobody is there because you need help, but there's really nobody to call on, you know? So it feels good when you know genuinely that you can call on somebody. Like I have a friend who I could call if I really need to borrow money. She'll let me borrow and I'll pay her back, you know? I even give her a little more than what she give me, but it's good to have that resource, that support, that person you can call or, you know, and I feel like I've always been that for a lot of people, but I never really got that back the way I was giving it up, so I have became guarded, um, a little too guarded, but I became very guarded to the point where people feel like I am cold. Um, they feel like, and I don't feel like talking. I don't feel like talking, but I'm trying to get this stuff off my mind because this is what's on my mind. But I don't like to talk. Like, I used to enjoy talking to people and just, I would talk to an individual. I'm not saying I wouldn't have a conversation. I'm not like, I'm not inconsiderate. I'm not rude. I'm not, standoffish. But I don't just talk. I used to, but I don't do that. I learn. This is a part of learning. Learning that words are powerful. Learning that, you know, words are not just words, and learning how to not be impulsive when you just say something or, you know, it's a mistake that many have made, but are you learning? You know. So I've been asking God to give me the strength to do more videos and stuff like that. I'm happy to be on here, even though I don't feel like talking and being on here. I don't want to, but I'm happy to be on here because I've been asking God to give me the strength to be on here and just come and show love and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But y'all, you would not think that I'm going through depression, but I am. I really feel like not having a job, has took a toll on me. Um, Feeling like family is different has taken a toll on me. Um, I'm kind of upset at the fact that so many people want me to just like follow them and don't even know where we're going. You know, cause like I just said, I created a life for myself, and I would love to, have a lifelong partner. But this is something my lifelong partner will need to know, that I created a life, a certain life,